Hey guys, it's Sarah, Gypsy Face Sarah. I'm coming at you for my my week, almost 6 months. I messed my weeks up. I was looking at them the other day and I miscounted somewhere. My week, whatever. I don't know. Date I was, or the weight I was the day I had my surgery. Date I had my surgery, lapband surgery, February 25th, 2013. Weight, highest weight back in 2009 was 303 pounds. Weight I was the day I met my surgeon was 282 point something. Weight I was when I came to you last week was 242.6. Excuse me. And the weight I was this morning and Monday was 239.4, which was a 3.2 pound loss from last week. Which, if you guys have been following me, you know that's huge for me. It's crazy. I went through a, I don't know, 2 to 3 month plateau period. My fill levels were off. I was overfilled, and then I wasn't filled enough. Went through some personal stress that I think helped attribute that. Just lots of stuff. And I was plateaued, and I was very, very frustrated. And that plateau broke right around 2 weeks ago, but after hanging out at essentially 245 for so long, I was very apprehensive when I started to see the scale go down again, because I thought maybe it was like a false weight or something like that. But no, we are good. Confirmed by Jeans. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you see that I did not buy, but got into a pair of size 16s at Old Navy the other day. They were size 16 boyfriend cut shorts. I didn't look cute in them, but they fit. They buttoned and zipped, which is all that matters. So yeah. Oh, and weight loss overall is 64 pounds, 63 point something, I think. So that's it. That's my thing. And my next week is my 6-month surgeversary video, so I'm really hoping to maybe be able to come to you guys with a even like 65 or more pound loss. I would like to say that. I did do a few things differently that I do believe attributed to my weight loss. Probably the biggest one, excuse me, and I'm not advocating this for anybody. This is just the way things worked out in our household. My husband, he's developed... Sorry, I just ate lunch and I ate it, too fast. Story of my life. My husband has developed a lactose intolerance over the past year. We cut out milk. Well, he cut out milk probably 6 months ago, but it's so much harder to give up cheese. And then his belly was upset. The other stuff, the bad one, that was happening. He'd kill me if he knew I was telling his bathroom secrets. Anyways, long story short, we came to the decision that he should just cut out dairy completely. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass to take a Lactaid, unless you remember to. And I have a thyroid condition, and I was watching one of Jessica Cake's Banded videos, and she mentioned that her endocrinologist advocated a gluten-free and dairy-free diet. So I was like, well, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. Expecting it actually to be a lot harder than it was. I think maybe because my husband and I both he definitely has adverse health reactions to dairy, and since I was plateaued and I was eating a lot of dairy, a lot of milk, a lot of cheese, because it's full of protein, you know. And nothing was happening. And I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys before, but when everything was like a super hardcore protein based breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, I felt just like meat logged, just so logy. But I was determined to follow those bariatric rules, and they weren't working. And and the other weird thing is I wasn't really getting any sense of satiety from it. Just the meat and like vegetable alone, which is I also think is what attributed to my high calorie intakes. I don't know why. It didn't work for me. I don't know. It's kind of weird. That being said, we more or less followed a gluten-free diet, not on purpose or anything like that. It's just, I noticed that I would get tired if I ate too much wheat. My husband kind of just doesn't really eat a lot of carbs in general, unless it's beer or McDonald's. And I mean, I so rarely made pasta. We so rarely had sandwiches, you know, stuff like that. It's kind of in the way we've been living for a long time. Rice and a minimal amount of like corn tortillas, stuff like that we would have. So cutting out the gluten was like, you know, fine. I barely even noticed it. And cutting out the cheese, just took a little experimenting with, you know, other ways of eating. And for pinches, like when I really want some cheese, I got some of those soy, like what are they called, veggie slices. Before you blow me up in the comments, I know it's not a good idea to eat a bunch of soy. I'm not. I've had 2 since I bought them 2 weeks ago. I'll also put a splash of soy creamer in my coffee instead of cream. I was doing cream or like half and half. I hope someday they come out with an almond milk creamer because I love almond milk. Trying to think. I think that's kind of it. I just was experimenting with more crock-pot recipes, sauces, yeah. And I also reintroduced some carbs back into my diet. And I also think that helped me with my energy levels, so that I could keep up with my mad crazy woman workout schedule last week, which involves 2 days of spin, 2 days of kickboxing, a day of yoga, and core work, which left me very tired. So small amounts of rice. I can't eat it plain. Like today I had some chicken that I made. I put chicken thighs in the crock pot that I made with a bottle of Walden Farms sesame ginger dressing, that calorie-free stuff, and like sriracha and soy sauce and some vinegar. And then I kept it really saucy and I shredded it and then I mixed it up with half a cup of rice. Super good. Instead of having beef jerky every day for a snack, or in my case turkey jerky, I started eating the Uber Lara bars. I put up a picture of it on Facebook. They're kind of like cashew bars, I guess. They're good, and you know, I'm getting in healthy fats. I'm getting in some dried fruit. I think overall my diet just feels more balanced. My life just feels more balanced. I feel like I'm enjoying what I'm eating again. It's not a chore, and it's not punishment. No, well, not that it was ever punishment, but it was like, ugh, eggs again, ugh, beef jerky again, ugh, I hate yogurt, I don't want to eat cottage cheese, I'm sick of it, and I'm not losing weight from it, and I'm supposed to, and so, yeah, I guess everybody is different, and apparently every lap band is different, because mine allows me to have minimal amounts of rice, as long as I keep it mixed up in a sauce. So that's been cool. And I hope it continues to work. The only thing is that I feel like it requires a little more self-control on my end, because I have to be very careful with rice. It's a huge trigger food for me. I could eat all of the rice in the world and be fine. Thus far, it's been okay mostly. But that's also something I feel like I need to learn. I need to learn self-control. I can't just go shithouse nuts because I like something. I've got to learn how, if one is good, one is good. Not if one is good, then 50 is better. So that's been diet. Very minimal cheese, very minimal gluten. And so far it's been okay. It hasn't felt like I haven't felt deprived or anything like that. So there's that. And some kind of shopping, clothes, inches, NSVs. I had to go and get a new bra 2 weeks ago, and I'm still well endowed. So I still shop for my bras at Lane Bryant. That and my underwear is the only thing I get there. And I went from a 44 triple D to a 42 double D. And when I bought it at Lane Bryant, it was a little snug, like it was on the last hook. And I was like, well, but my other one was way too big. And I was like, okay, no big, like, I'll get it. And then you've got the 3 hooks in the back. Yeah. I'm already using it on the second hook, and then I got a bra from Bali a few months ago that's also a 42 double D, and that thing is just straight up getting to be too big. It's on the last hook now, or the third hook, whatever you want to call it. So I think the next time I go bra shopping, I'm going to buy 1 and not 2, because underwear is not cheap. Well, and I won't buy cheap underwear. I refuse to have my boobs feeling weird. They gotta feel the way I want them to. And yesterday, when I was at Old Navy, I got a pair of, like I said, I fit into the 16s barely. They were squeezed on. But I only have 1 pair of jeans right now that fits, and they don't fit that well. They're not that comfortable. I feel very, aware of myself when I'm wearing them. So I was like, okay, I'll go and get another pair. So I got a pair of Old Navy boyfriend cut jeans, and they're a size 18. They fit yesterday. I brought them home. I washed them. Well, my husband washed them. Put them on today, and I'm, hitching them up all day. Not even after wearing them for, a long time, so they stretched out, immediately. I got to work, and they were, falling down. So I'm like, oh, did I lose an inch overnight? Okay. So that's kind of cool. And the coat that I got was an extra large. It's a little snug right through the bust and the shoulders. But the next size up was way too big. I looked silly in it. So I hope that maybe my bust will continue to reduce a little bit. Obviously, I don't want it to go away completely, but I am having to buy shirts that, this shirt is an XXL because I needed it to fit over the girls. There's nothing worse than wearing a button down and having that, gap. So I hope that my bust will continue to reduce throughout this journey so that I don't have to wear just stretchy shirts or have a hard time finding a coat that fits or something like that, because you need stuff that buttons and zips and fits nicely. I feel like there was a couple other things I wanted to say and I can't remember. I wanted to give a shout out to my girl Shelly. She is in DC today, starting her career, the last leg of her educational endeavor. For those of you that don't know, and I certainly hope I'm not breaking any confidences here. She's a interpreter, and she got accepted to Gallaudet in DC, which is a college, from what I understand, strictly for the deaf. So it's a huge deal that she got accepted. And I'm just super proud of her and excited for her, and I think it's really cool. And she texted me a picture today. There is no elevator in her dorm, and she has to go up 4 flights of stairs to get to her room. So she's like, I'm gonna get that booty I always wanted. And I was like, oh yeah, you are. One other NSV. I have a massage today. I've never had a massage in my life. I've always been a little... I get a little bit of social anxiety when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I'm now comfortable with my hairdresser because I've been seeing her for close to 3 years. But it's taken a long time for me to like feel fully comfortable. I'm never comfortable getting my nails done. I'm never comfortable, especially getting a pedicure. I'm really not comfortable with that. I just have a hard time with that. I can't be alone in that, and I'm sure there's something about it that traces back to being fat and feeling ugly, and what the hell's the point? I don't know. I haven't thought about it too deeply. But I have been so sore and stiff because I only do yoga once a week now on Sundays. I've been so sore and stiff from the kickboxing and from the core classes, and especially the spin. I think that just kind of being hunched over that bike, so tense up through here, you know, my neck and the middle of my shoulders, everything is just like tight. So I broke down and made an appointment that is at 5 o'clock today. So I am a little nervous. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. Everybody that I know has gotten massages. It's not a big deal, but whatever. Maybe maybe I'll be a addict or convert or whatever afterwards. I'm just really excited to... I hope they don't want to have like a huge conversation because I don't want to talk. And I just hope they're able to like make me feel better because I feel like just a ball of tension right now. And this is already at almost 17 minutes. So that is all, guys. I will come at you probably early next week because I'm leaving for California a Wednesday. So I'm sure maybe I'll do like a Monday update video or something. So that's all, guys. I will talk to you... Oh, the 25th, my surgery video. That's what I'll do. I'll talk to you guys Sunday or Monday. Okay, gotta go. Bye.